good morning. So I'm about to make myself some coffee. Yes, we're gonna make ourselves some coffee and then we're gonna go over our new monthly reset for February. Almost forgot about you guys. I have to put you guys back up and show you. So I get the ice, and of course I put it inside my pasta jar. I pour the espresso in there, and then right away I hit it with the cold foam to kind of like keep that from melting. Oh my god, but look. Woo! Super foamy. I try not to let it go for too long in the foam, because then it's just foam and it's hard to mix. But it all ends up settling. Guys, look at that. And the foam. But I'm not done. So once I get that set, I go in and I get this smoky sea salt. And I sprinkle it on there. I'm very generous too, because you wouldn't think it's so delicious, but it absolutely is. I like to mix it in, but for the first one, oh my god, that first little sip, divine. Oh my god. If you ever try any of my latte recipes, try this one. I'm in a little bit of a rush because today's a half day, so I got to go ahead and like get out the door. But I have these 2 eggs with some pesto and sea salt, and of course half an apple. Let me see. I've never put pesto on my eggs before, but wow, so good. It sounded like it would be delicious, so yeah, really good. I got this pesto from Whole Foods because I like to make a chicken salad sandwich with it. And so I was like, I should put that on my eggs. I don't regret that. Super good. But, okay, so we're on a walk. It's just so beautiful and sunny outside. I was like, let's get some steps in. I hate not being able to like take a walk with these past few days when it's been so cold, but today is a beautiful day out, so we're gonna try for that. Y'all, it is January 31st. You know what that means. Today is the last day of January, and it is the last day of our first month in our, well, my low spend challenge that I gave myself. The reason why I gave myself a low spend challenge was because I looked over my finances last month in December, and what I saw I did not like. I was spending a ridiculous amount of money. Let's just go over what we did this month, okay? On groceries, I spent $807.49 on groceries. When you divide that up by 5 weeks, because there was 5 weeks this month, that's about $161 every week. Not bad. It was over what I wanted to spend for each week. I did give myself a super small budget initially for our weekly grocery runs, simply because I wanted to use up all of the meat that I had in my freezer, all the frozen veggies I have, all the frozen fruits and smoothie packs, all of my rice, all of my beans, all of my chiles, all of my canned beans and canned goods. I am really trying to use up everything I have in my pantry and in my refrigerator, and in hopes that I'm not letting food go to waste simply because I'm like going and buying things. I don't know if you guys do this, but I know I for sure do this. I'll have like enough ingredients to make a meal inside of my fridge or inside my house, but then I'll decide that I don't want to eat that. I want to eat something else. And usually that something else that I want to make requires me to spend a bunch of money on ingredients because I don't have those ingredients. So I didn't want to do that this month. I really wanted to make do with what I had and I gave myself a very small budget. I did go over that budget, but I really don't think $161 a week on groceries is bad at all. I used to spend way more than that last year in the previous months. Not bad considering that we shop mostly at Whole Foods and sometimes at Lowe's or Harris Teeter because we like to focus on pasture-raised ingredients, organic ingredients, as much as we possibly can, especially when it comes to our produce, dairy, and meat. Okay, so a little over budget, but not as bad as it was last month. $211.99 on gas. I allotted us, I think it was a little bit over that because I did give us cash for gas, but I ended up having to put some of that cash back into our bank account because there was a misunderstanding with something. And then I took the money back out the same day, I think, but I just wasn't really writing down what I was spending on that cash because there was some times where I would use that cash, like if I had some left over, I would use that cash for like to get my son like a burger from his school, or my husband said he would use his money sometimes for like snacks at the gas station. So now we know for next month to write down what we use our cash for, or I would like to just strictly use it for what it has been allotted to. But not bad. We live about 28 miles away from our job. Both of us work in the same city, so we live about 28 miles away from that city. So I think that's a pretty good, decent amount of gas. $261.71 on eating out. A very significant decrease compared to last month. Last month, we spent well over $600 on eating out. And we didn't even eat out at decent restaurants. It was literally like Taco Bell here, McDonald's there, pizza takeout here, Japanese takeout there. Like, it was just, I was like, we could have literally gone out to eat at a sit-down restaurant 6 times, and we didn't. So we did go out to eat as a family 3 times this month. $116.93 out of that $261.71 was the 4 of us going out to eat as a family. We usually did it either on the weekend on a Saturday or Sunday after Mass. So I like going out to eat Sundays after Mass. I think it's just, growing up, that was something I really did look forward to. So I like keeping up with that. And we only spent $116.93 on that for the whole month on that. But even more, we spent $144.78 out of that $261 was spent on us going out to eat on our own, whether it was for lunch. My husband got a lot of lunches on his own. He's gonna work on that. And he did spend he got coffee 2 times this month, but of course when you get a coffee, you're not just getting a coffee, you're getting a burrito, you're getting a sandwich. So that's something he will work on as well. A win for me though, because I did not get a single coffee out at all this month. At all. $191.16 on shopping. Significant decrease compared to the previous year. December. Obviously, I used $191. All that was on with our own personal debit card. We did not use our credit cards a single time this month. We paid off $2,700 off of one card and $1,000 off of the other card. So we took ourselves out of debt and we didn't bring ourselves further into debt using our credit cards at all. $110 was used for my husband to pay for his books because he goes to university. So he gets a little bit of grace when it comes to buying himself lunch because he does leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, that is what we did for our month. Guys, those first 2 weeks were so hard because I was like, I don't want to go anywhere because I don't want to just be like, fuck it, spend my money. So what we did on January 1st was I got all of our credit cards, I put it inside of a card holder, and I put it up in our room, so then that way when we were out, we wouldn't be like, you know, just get it and use our credit card. And that worked for us really well. Obviously, there was never an emergency to where we needed it. If there was an emergency, we would just use our actual money. And then I was just cooped up in the house. I didn't want to go window shopping. I didn't really want to, you know, I have to find a way to socialize with my friends that doesn't require me spending money, like getting coffee or going out to lunch, which is very fun. I absolutely love doing that, but that's just not the season that I'm in right now. And that's okay. So I was cooped up in the house, but it was a really good thing for me because the first or second week of the month, I completed a certification that I've been sitting on for like 2 years. I completed it. So that was a huge plus. And then I'm almost done with the second certification that I had been sitting on for 2 years as well, my certified breastfeeding counselor certification. I have one more thing to do. I just need to find 2 moms to counsel. And then I am complete. I'm so excited for that, guys, because I have been sitting on that for 2 years. The first year I was pregnant, and then the second year I've been a postpartum mother. So I'm not gonna lie, it's okay that I was sitting on it for 2 years, but after the first year, I was paying $50 a month to sit on that certification for them to hold it for me until I was ready to take it back on. And so I told myself, I was like, you're gonna finish it because you don't need to be paying that much anymore, and you can do it. So I did that. That was very, very exciting. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I'm just super proud of us. We did it we wanted to just do it for 1 month and see how we liked it. And if we liked it, we were like, okay, well, we'll try it again another month and just take it month by month. I didn't want to just say, I'm going to do this for a year, because I felt like if I gave myself like, we're doing this for the whole year, I would go in with an all or nothing mentality. And then if something went awry, I would just say, fuck it. Or I would just quit and not be proactive with my budgeting anymore. So yeah, I'm excited for next month. I'm excited to take what we learned from last month into next month. I'm really, I'm proud of us, honestly, for how good we did this month. So next month, February, here we come. And my next video will be on our February reset. So see you guys. Bye.